Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to the Den here at Noble High School for this area championship matchup between your Mustang Broncos and the Southmoore Sabrecats. I'm voice of the Broncos, Ryan Booth, and one team tonight will move one step closer to their ultimate goal, and that is a state ball. The winner tonight moves on to state. The loser tonight, well, they will be back here 7 o'clock on Saturday playing to extend their season. Hopefully you were with us last night as you saw the Mustang girls punch their ticket to state. They defeated Edmond North 39-35 in just another all-time classic between those two teams. And I was walking into the arena here at Noble with the head coach of the Mustang Broncos, Brandon Jackson, and I basically was begging him. Said, Coach, please do not give me another game with that level of stress involved. And he just kind of laughed and he said, hey, we'll do all we can, but we are up against a very good basketball team tonight with a familiar name. If you follow Oklahoma high school basketball at all, Southmoore led by the sophomore Tyson Pregame, an absolutely incredible basketball player. So we will see what Coach Jackson and his staff have drawn up to try and hopefully slow down. You know, they talk about you can't stop him, you can only hope to contain him. But Pregame is an incredible young man, incredible basketball player. I've got to know him and his family through various avenues over the years. But, man, I just love the way this Mustang basketball team is playing right now. A strong finish to the season. Two really, really good games in the regional round. You got the first one, you got to play your longtime rival, the Yukon Millers, and Yukon came in, pushed Mustang a little bit. For one of the few times this season, Yukon lit it up from the outside, and that kept them in that game, but Mustang came away with the 86-63 win. And then just an absolute slugfest in the regional finals against U.S. Grant. An extremely physical game. Mustang came away 95-76 winners in that one. But the big thing out of that was they had to play the final, almost the final half of the fourth quarter without Gabe Osborne Jr. and Marquell Robinson. Those two guys fouled out early ends to their night, and this team was able to still hold on to a lead and expand that lead down the stretch against a tough U.S. Grant General team. So hopefully that will go a long ways in this one here tonight, showing them that even if things don't go exactly the way you planned, this is a team. And the five guys on the floor at any one time can take care of business. So should be a great matchup. Looking forward to this one. As soon as we saw that's what the matchup was going to be, Mustang and Southmoore. We'll take a quick look at Southmoore. Head coach Tim Stogsdill. They come into tonight's game 16-9 overall. They defeated Westmore 68-32 and Putnam City West 81-58 in their two regional matchup games. So Southmoore hosted their regional at Southmoore, and they finished second in District 2, 10-4 in district play, 2 games behind the district champion there, the Norman Tigers. And you know, a team in Southmoore that as I had been looking through their schedule, you know, a team that on some nights has filled it up, put a lot of points on the board, and then some other nights have won some games really by what looks like they kind of had to grind them out. And then there's been a few games on there that were losses that you kind of look at that were maybe a little bit puzzling. And then there were some other games that they won that you thought, hey, that is a really nice win for Southmoore. So Mustang going to have to come out tonight, take care of business, start fast the way they have a number of times down the stretch of the season to close out an extremely successful season, 23-4 overall coming in to this game. The last loss was February 20th, Carl Albert, the last regular season game. But Coach Jackson basically sat almost all of the starters. Drew Reynolds played a little bit. Gavin Milligan played, and that was about it. And give the guys that played that night credit. That was a 7-point loss to a Carl Albert team that is making a deep run in Class 5A playoffs right now as well. So just about ready to get things started. This has been the True Solutions pregame show. True Solutions is a commercial cleaning and facility management company known for their reliability and customer satisfaction. You can view the True Solutions playbook online, TrueSolutionsOK.com, and see how they can customize a plan for you and your business. But Bronco basketball brought to you tonight, as always, by Next Level Flooring. Next Level Flooring will take your sports floor to the next level. Find them on social media. It's at Next Level Floor, the number 1. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with the starting lineups and all of tonight's action. At Next Level Flooring, we take your sports floor to the next level. Find Next Level Flooring on Facebook and Twitter at Next Level Floor 1. Contact True Solutions for all your commercial cleaning needs. Proud to provide your business with the highest quality standards for cleaning solutions designed to fit your specific needs. Contact them today at 405-432-5028. True Solutions. We have a true solution for you.
Guess I won't be making my famous burgers.
Text everyone to cancel. The Rivera say it's not even raining at their house.
Aren't they like 2 blocks away? It is coming down out here.
It really is.
That was cheese.
Yes, it was.
Keep walking, Marge.
I bet this is a microstorm.
What's a microstorm?
I don't actually know.
At Oral Surgery Specialists of Oklahoma, we're committed to providing exceptional oral care tailored to your unique needs. From wisdom tooth removal to gum grafting or even complex jaw surgery, our experienced team is here to ensure you receive the highest standard of care.
With our specialized approach, you can guarantee quick healing and long-lasting results.
Our state-of-the-art technology and minimally invasive techniques are designed to make your experience as comfortable as possible.
We understand that oral surgery can be intimidating, but our state-of-the-art facility and minimally invasive surgical techniques are designed to make your experience both safe and comfortable.
Whether you're in our office for wisdom teeth, jaw surgery, a dental implant, or a gum graft, you can be sure that our team is going to take really good care of you.
Welcome back to Noble High School as your Mustang Broncos are getting set to take on the Southmoore Sabrecat. Starting lineups being introduced. Starting lineups brought to you by Shelter Insurance and agent Aaron Ruiz. Proudly here to support and protect your home team. Contact Shelter Insurance agents Aaron Ruiz and Kevin Edwards in Mustang. Quality insurance, low rates, Shelter Insurance. Starters for your Mustang Broncos here tonight, and a very familiar group of 5 taking the floor. It'll be the senior number 1, Andrew Reynolds, and then sophomore number 2, Sion Wilborn. Junior number 4, Marquell Robinson. Junior number 5, Gabe Osborne Jr. And rounding it out, the sophomore number 24, Garrett Smith. That the starting 5 for head coach Brandon Jackson and the Mustang Broncos. Mustang, the home team, white uniforms, black trim, black numbers trimmed out in red, and the block Broncos on the chest. Southmoore, the visitors, they are in the dark blue uniforms with gold trim, gold numbers, and Southmoore across the top of their jerseys. The starters for head coach Tim Stogsdill will go like this. It'll be a junior number 1, Tyson Pogai. Sophomore number 4, Traden Williams. Junior number 5, Gabe Willingham. The junior number 11, Jasper Chaves. And a sophomore number 13, Tyson Sims. A tall lineup, a big lineup for Southmoore. Both Williams and Willingham. Williams listed at 6'7", Willingham at 6'6", and then you throw Chaves in there at 6'5". So you could say a full-sized lineup for the Sabercats as we get ready to tip it off and get this area championship matchup underway. Tip-off brought to you by Juice It Up. Juice It Up for healthy smoothies, acai bowls, and fresh juices. Live life juiced. Well, ball is in the air, and the tip is controlled by Mustang. Gabe Osborne has it. Pogge out on him to get things started. Scion will come and get it from Quell. And just back up top. Kind of just trying to look and see what they want. And then Drew, off a couple staggered screens, gets a good look at his first three-pointer of the night. Comes up just a little bit off the mark. So Pogge has it. And Robinson was out on him. Scion up top on Sims. Now Pogge drives, pull up. Kind of off-balance shot, up and over everything. Scion has it. Osborne along the baseline, glides in, flips it up, and it goes. First blood drawn by Mustang. So Gabe very determined on that last possession. Saw just a little bit of room along the baseline, and he took full advantage. Backdoor cut read perfectly by Quell, off and running. Quell right to the rim, lays it up and in, split a pair of defenders, athletic move. And Southmoore, a team, they want to get it out of the basket and get right back to it. So they will go in a hurry. And there you see what Pogge can do. He knocks down a deep three. So Mustang on top early. Scion drives in. He puts up a tough shot in the lane, won't go, tipped up off the glass. Smith kept it alive, and then Quell with the putback basket. So nice job on the interior. Second, third chance opportunity. Garrett Smith kept it alive for Robinson to come in and tip that one up and in. And another deep straightaway three, and back-to-back threes for Pogge. And just like that, it is tied up 6-all. Mustang with it, had a little bit of a stoppage. The first three by Pogge, the net got caught up on the rim. Nobody ever saw it or fixed it. And then the second one, it just stayed right there. Osborne drives, he's fouled, and then the putback flush by Smith, perfectly timed as that ball hung on the rim. Garrett did a great job waiting for it to come off and then timed it perfectly. Southmoore goes down low as Williams working against Smith, and now he'll step out. That shot well off the mark. Osborne has the rebound, and he's going to push. Side steps, reverse layup a little bit hard off the glass, won't go. Rebound secured by Pogge, and the Sabercats will move the other way. Pogge another step back off the mark. Robinson off and running. Whips it out. Reynolds spot up three, a little bit short. A rebound taken by Chaves. So one and done. That one, underhand pass whipped right down the lane. A whistle and a foul. Reach-in foul. I think that's going to be on Scion. Yeah, picks up his first, and they're going to say, that's interesting. They're going to say Williams was shooting. And that's, he must have, trying to go back and look, and it looks like maybe he just kind of had his hands on the side of the ball and just kind of was trying to go up with it a little bit. And the ball was actually just popped away from underneath. Doesn't look like Scion ever got anything but the bottom of the ball. So tied up at 8. Just about to reach the halfway point of the first quarter already. Scion kicks it out. Corner three for Quell, a little bit strong, and Scion chases it down. Gets it to Smith all alone off the glass. A little bit strong on that one. Pogge will race in. They kick it out, back outside. Williams had it. And now he'll send it over to Willingham. Sims hands off to Pogay. Robinson has drawn the assignment of staying with him most of the night and did a great job staying in front of him. And the officials right now giving Pogay a lot of leeway with that offhand to swat and try to keep the defender away. And you can see Robinson shaking out that hand as Pogay on that last one just swatted right down. A little pick and roll action. Couldn't control the pass. Now wing three off the mark, and Reynolds, a nice job boxing out Chaves, secures the rebound, and he'll bring it up. Gets into the lane and then had it knocked away from behind. And Osborne Jr. had it and then just kind of lost the handle on it. Pogay blows the easy one. And Osborne will spin into the lane, fall away, up and in. Nice job to keep it away from Williams. As Pogay maybe got a little bit too fancy on that last one. And now thought they wanted over and back, but a jump ball is called. Possession arrow will go to Southmoore. Half the gym screaming for an over and back. The other half of the gym, the Southmoore blue and gold, screaming for a timeout. And we'll go with option C, jump ball. And now that one's taken away. Over to Smith, who has to go back and get it. Fighting for it. He's grabbed from behind, and then Williams just basically, as Smith is trying to go down and get it, Williams just basically laying on top of him. So a couple substitutions for Southmoore. 24, Braden Smith, and 10, Merrick Gregory. Reynolds off the inbound. That one, again, just off the mark. Tough shot, had a defender right in front of him, and a travel as Jasper Chaves just got a little bit excited. I think he was trying to step into his shot. Kind of stepped and then hopped. So turnover for Southmoore. Sion gets the call from the sideline. Osborne way out on the wing. He'll rise, fire, and it falls. Bang! A deep Apple Tears three-pointer for Gabe Osborne Jr. The lead 5 as we hit the 2-minute mark to play, opening quarter. Pogay with 6 of the 8 for Southmoore. He's hit 2 threes. Chaves spins into the lane. Now they'll kick it out. Corner 3 off the mark. Robinson with the rebound, and he will quickly hustle down. Sion has it. Osborne ball fake, and then, yeah. Now, offensive foul is going to be called on Osborne. He did get right into him. And, that's one of those where you like the idea, you like the aggression, uses the ball fake, but just a little bit too aggressive. And then falling down, travel. So Mustang read that screen action really well. And then slipping and falling. That was Sims, so another turnover on Southmoore. 1:15 to play in the first. A 5-point lead for Mustang. Area championship. Smith down low, and he's pushed. You kind of had the matchup you wanted. You had Garrett Smith listed at 6'6", and he was posting up Braden Smith at 6 foot. It was a little bit deep, and now he's out in the corner. Now he'll show his ball handling abilities and his athleticism, and a great job to stay with it. He went up, got bumped, and had to kind of alter his shot, and just the little flip gets it to go. Pogai puts one up, bangs off the rim, won't go, and in the scramble for it, finally, Smith comes away with it. Just about 40 seconds to play. And a long pass. Just kind of caught up, and then Osborne is going to pick up his second. So 2 early fouls on Gabe Osborne. Second one coming with 36 seconds left in the quarter. So Osborne will quickly head out, and in for him will be number 23. That's Jaden Johnson, normally number 3, but tonight wearing 23. Pogai floats it up, trying for a little bit of an alley-oop. Great job by Smith to be able to tip that one away before he gave the officials an opportunity to maybe think about a travel, and then making his mind up to get to the rim. Robinson is fouled, so Quell will go to the line and shoot 2. Foul is going to be on 10, Maverick Gregory. In that last game against U.S. Grant, when things were kind of starting to get a little bit tight, Scion will check out, Gavin Milligan will check in. Things started to kind of get a little bit tight late in that game. Marquell Robinson went on a 10-0 run by himself to push the lead back to well into double digits for Mustang before he eventually fouled out. But a big-time run for Marquell as he splits the free throws. Pogai driving in, scoop shot off the glass, and it goes. Horn sounds. And at the end of one, Mustang will take a 6-point lead, 16-10, into the second quarter.
OU Health's ER and Urgent Care is now open with 2 convenient locations in both South Oklahoma City and Yukon. You get the convenience of an urgent care and all the expertise of an ER under one roof, and you only pay for the level of care you need. To learn more, visit www.ouhealth.com/oneroof. In network with most major insurance providers, including Medicare and Medicaid.
It's good to see you again, Paige.
Always good to see you as well. Joe Cooper Ford has become Oklahoma's leader in giving more money for trades. That's why we outsell our competition 2-1. And remember, we'll beat any competitor's price by $500, or we'll give you $10,000. Who loves you, Oklahoma?
Second quarter just about ready to get started here in Noble. And Mustang on top 16-10 there in the first quarter. 7 for Gabe Osborne Jr., 5 for Marquell Robinson. Pogai with 8, the last 2 coming right there at the buzzer. So he hit 2 deep threes and then was able to made his mind up to try and get deep in the painted area, or actually here in Noble, kind of like in Mustang, the non-painted area. So great gym, great facility here in Noble. Great sight lines. And second quarter action underway. Mustang with the basketball. Milligan goes in. He'll flip one up. It'll roll around along the rim and able to keep his balance. What a great job by Gavin Milligan, but nowhere to go with the basketball. And then his second shot was knocked away. Johnson out there on Pogai. Shot missed from the outside, up and over everything off the hand of Gregory. Quell spins into the lane hard off the glass, but he picks up a foul. That's going to go on 22, Mason Broussard. So his first and the team's first now here in the second quarter. So Robinson back at the free throw line. Split a pair in quarter one. That one rattles in. Checking back in for Southmoore is Williams. Second one up, and it's right down the middle of the basket. And Johnson is going to draw the assignment now, staying with Pogai. So, and he can be a pesky defender, that is for sure. He'll have his hands full. And a travel is wanting to get that shot off, but a great job defensively. You had Sion and Milligan right there. And Chaves could not get the initial shot attempt off, and so he took one too many steps. Turnover, Sabercats, another one. Sion down deep in the paint, tried to get that one back out to Quayle, but Chaves, big hands, took it away. And that's going to be a travel as Williams turns around and looks, and I think he tried to go from about the B in Bears to the rim without putting the ball on the floor. Now, he's a big, tall young man, listed at 6'7", takes a long stride, but that may have been even a little bit too far out to try that. Sion into the paint. He'll stop, pop, and it won't drop. Rims out. So had a good look at it. You like the way he attacks. Pogai will pull up long range once again, knocks that down. Pogai now with 11 of the 13 for Southmoore. And, you know, that's one of those where you just, as talented as Pogai is, you just don't think that he's going to be able to outscore your team. And Smith will line up a three. Came up just a bit off, had a good look at it. He's a young man that, you know, obviously a down low player, but he can step out and knock some down. Another one off the mark. Smith and company fighting for it. And there's that defense that we're talking about from Johnson. As Robinson will get deep, throw it up. It falls off the mark. He's kind of looking around, thought maybe he got fouled, but the officials saw it different. Long three. This one bricks off the back of the rim, and Johnson gathers in the loose ball. Johnson will have it. He'll drive in. And an offensive foul on Johnson is, man, I kind of go back and try to look at that again, and Pogai's retreating the entire time. Never fully set. Now, there is a lot of contact from Johnson, but Pogai not set. So a tough one there to take. That's the first on Johnson. Outside on the wing, down low, Pogai, and now he'll bring it out. Got down deep underneath. Great job defending Smith, and he gets just pushed in the back. No call, able to keep his balance. Driving in, and it goes. Nice job there by Johnson to get to the rim. And Southmoore wants a timeout. Just about a little over 3 minutes gone in the second period. Mustang back on top by 7. 30-second timeout taken.
A friend is someone who knows where you came from. Someone who always shows up when you need them.
Hey, Ben.
Someone who's there for the good times and the challenging ones. With comprehensive insurance policies backed by award-winning customer service, Shelter Insurance is committed to being there when you need us most.
In Bethany, see Shelter Agent Aaron Ruiz.
Back to action here in Noble. J. Willis Auto Body, the official sponsor of all Bronco basketball timeouts. Located in Mustang and North Oklahoma City. Full-service auto body shop can take care of all of your auto body needs. Check them out online, J. Willis Auto Body. Well, 4:51 to play in the second. Mustang up 20-13. And for Southmoore, it's 11 points for Pogai. 11 of the 13. He is by far and away their leading scorer. He's the one that really drives the bus, to say. And sometimes it's a deal where you've got to pay so much attention to him that some things open up for some other players, just like that one right there. Sims gets it to go. Shot missed, long rebound off the mark. Pogai lobs it up, and then Chaves drops that one in. So transition basketball working. So a 4-0 run after that timeout for Southmoore. Smith has it. Robinson, step back three, off the mark. Tried to track it down, but Pogai able to sneak in and get that rebound. Now he'll give a little hesitation up top, able to keep his dribble as he slid down. A number of players tonight falling to the floor, and then Pogai splits some defenders, flips that one up, and makes an almost impossible shot. And he'll go to the free throw line with an opportunity to tie this one. So right now a 6-0 run. That foul was on Gavin Milligan, his first. A 6-0 run after the timeout for the Sabercats. Free throw is good. And just like that, we are tied at 20. Reynolds has it outside. Milligan up top. Johnson with it. Drew comes off a screen. Now he'll look to drive. Gets into the paint. Milligan now, he'll stop, pop, and it drops. Nice job to get in the lane, rise, elevate, and knock it down. Drew Milligan, his first points. And that'll put Mustang back on top. Pogai off the screen, puts up a three, and it goes in. And that's the first lead of the night for Southmoore. Smith will put up a three, and it goes in and out. Had a good look at it. Pogai quickly up the floor. Chaves. Smith cuts him off. Pogai will drive, lob it up, and Chaves can't get to that one. As Johnson just kind of stood his ground underneath. Chaves was going to have to go over or around him to get to that and couldn't do either. Goes out of bounds. Turnover. Once again for Southmoore. I believe now 16 points for Pogai. 16 of the 23, maybe 17 after the free throw. And Pogai tries to draw a charging foul. Looked more like a flop. Quell barely grazed him. Pogai flew back like Marquell had hit the truck stick on Madden. Johnson still out there trying to wreak havoc on defensively. Osborne out right now. He picked up 2 fouls in the first quarter. Pogai will pop another long three, and it goes. And that puts Southmoore now up by 2. Turnaround jumper off the mark. Smith fights for the rebound. But the farthest official away from the play after Garrett had already gathered up the loose ball. Is whistled for the foul. So Johnson will check out. In now for Mustang. Robinson, Milligan, Smith, Wilborn, and Reynolds. Hand off to Pogai. Got away with the travel. Nice job double teaming him outside. And he'll lob it up to Chaves. Chaves able to gather and drop it in. And it's now a 4-point lead. Zion quickly to Robinson. Poguy on him. Count it, and one. Poguy picks up the foul. Robinson just too strong for him on that play. And Poguy awarded all kinds of time to go wipe his hands off, get a drink, check in with the coaching staff, and then make his way to the free throw line. But Quell patiently waiting and then knocks it down. Cuts the lead to 1. A minute to play in the first half. Down in the corner it goes. Sims had it, and now Poguy with it back in his hands. Robinson on him. Poguy puts it up, won't go. Smith gets another rebound, and he slips down. And then as he challenges Chaves, Smith will pick up the foul. So we have seen probably 4 or 5 players, and it's kind of in that same area on the floor, go to the floor. And now Smith is being sent to the sideline as he's got blood. Unless maybe he caught the long arm of Chaves a little bit. So head athletic trainer Brittany Leap will get him tended to. And that I'm watching, taking a look down there, and that is not comfortable because as soon as he gets there, she's just packing one side of the nose. So Osborne will check in. His first action here in the second quarter. So second free throw coming up. Now I think they're trying to figure out, and there was so much extracurricular that they can't remember if the basket was made or if he should be shooting a second free throw. So everybody was more worried about the blood. And now they're going to come over and check with the book, and you would think that, because I don't know if a signal was ever made. So again, still a long discussion about where we should be. So because one official was saying that they counted the basket, and then somebody's saying that they didn't count the basket, and so now they're checking. They're checking with the scorebooks, and so they'll check the official scorebook at the table, and they'll also look at the home and away books as well. And there was a game, I think maybe it was in Missouri, a playoff game, where there was a discrepancy. A basket was recorded incorrectly, and then they didn't use the right review things, and they actually finished the game and then realized that there had been a mistake made after review, and they went back and had to replay like half of the third quarter and all of the fourth quarter as the free throw goes. So everything, it was didn't count the basket. So 29-27 Southmoore. Down low, and ball's loose, knocked away. Robinson glides in, won't go, but Osborne finishes that off with the big flush to tie it at 29. And Southmoore going to probably hold for the last shot and kind of want to do all they can to try to deny, and they do just that, get the basketball. Robinson will go, sidestep, blocked. It's going to come after it, and surprised there was not a goaltend because on the block, I believe it was Chaves, slapped the backboard. So pretty interesting end to the first half with the confusion on the free throw and then all of that right there. But, well, we've played 2 quarters of basketball and nothing has been settled. We are tied at 29. This is the Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance Agent J.J. Winters halftime show, and both coaching staffs are actually at the scores table. I think they're still kind of trying to debate the score, but Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance Agent J.J. Winters reminding you that life is full of unpredictable turns. So while you're cheering on the Broncos, let Oklahoma Farm Bureau manage your uncertainties. Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, made of and for Oklahomans. We'll take a timeout. We'll get everything sorted out, and we will be back with some first-half stats and all the second-half action. This is Bronco Basketball, brought to you by Next Level Flooring.
As a stylist, I know it can be hard to find time for a haircut. With the Great Clips app, you can put your name on the list from anywhere and head to the salon when it's time for your cut. A great haircut plus more time for what you love. That's Great Clips.
Hey Bronco fans, this is Larry Andrews with 777 Roofing and Construction. We're proud supporters of the Mustang Broncos. Go Broncos!
The race is on. Classic Chevrolet OKC. End of the year savings on all new Chevys. Conquer that weekend project in a new Colorado. $5,000 in total savings. Load up the family and hit the highway in a new 2026 Chevy Traverse. Perfect for these Oklahoma open roads. $3,000 in total savings. The race is on. Upgrade and win before $5,000 total savings is gone. Classic Chevrolet OKC. Together, let's drive.
At Pub W, when we say celebrate the good, we mean celebrate the good. And good things come in pairs. Fried chicken and a nice cold beer, classic good. Avocado toast and a mimosa, you guessed it, good. Or pigs in a blanket with your little pigs in a blanket. Good food, good drink, good people. Celebrate the good at Pub W.
Can I get you another beer?
Before Orange Theory, I was tired, depressed, and not the mother I wanted to be. But look at me now. I burned fat, built muscle, and eventually I found myself again. Not to brag, but this girl is it. Book a free class at orangetheory.com.
Join us before the big game at Fiesta Mexicana. Fiesta Mexicana is the best place for authentic Mexican food in Mustang. Located at 230 North Mustang Mall Terrace next to Walmart. Fiesta Mexicana, where every bite is a fiesta.
When you bundle home and auto, good things can happen. You get a local agent who can help you choose the right coverage for you at a price that's right for you.
Call State Farm agent Drew Vincent in Mustang today.
Swadley's is serving up Oklahoma's favorite barbecue without ever leaving your car. That hot, tender, smoky goodness is ready for you to pick up in our drive-thru or convenient curbside service.
Hey, put it in the front seat, please.
We'll even serve your self-driving car.
Thank you.
So come on, we're Swadley's, world-famous barbecue, family-owned and operated.
Even though our name has changed to Bank 7, the same friendly faces are here continuing to serve our community. We hope you'll come see us soon.
Juice It Up serves a variety of handcrafted smoothies, acai bowls, and raw juices all made to order. Come enjoy fan favorites like our acai berry bowl or our protein-infused zone smoothie. Juice It Up is located at Old World Plaza on Mustang Road. Visit us today and live life juiced.
The Bridge is a church where change takes place. Rather than being a building where people far from God are met with shame, guilt, and condemnation, Jesus leads us to be a family that extends his grace, mercy, and forgiveness to everyone. No matter what you've been through or what questions you might have, we want you to be a part of the family.
Next Level Flooring is the official title sponsor for all Mustang Bronco basketball live streams. At Next Level Flooring, we take your sports floor to the next level.
Hey, this is Cole, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Spicy Pretzel Cheddar Club is the spicy filet with the pretzel bun. You get a new flavor with a new texture. It's toasted on the outside, but the inside is soft, and then you hit the spicy chicken filet, and it's like, whoa.
Real guests paid for their testimonial.
At Oral Surgery Specialists of Oklahoma, we're committed to providing exceptional oral care tailored to your unique needs. From wisdom tooth removal to gum grafting or even complex jaw surgery, our experienced team is here to ensure you receive the highest standard of care.
With our specialized approach, you can guarantee quick healing and long-lasting results.
Our state-of-the-art technology and minimally invasive techniques are designed to make your experience as comfortable as possible.
We understand that oral surgery can be intimidating, but our state-of-the-art facility and minimally invasive surgical techniques are designed to make your experience both safe and comfortable.
Whether you're in our office for wisdom teeth, jaw surgery, a dental implant, or a gum graft, you can be sure that our team is going to take really good care of you.
OU Health's ER and Urgent Care is now open with 2 convenient locations in both South Oklahoma City and Yukon. You get the convenience of an urgent care and all the expertise of an ER under one roof, and you only pay for the level of care you need. To learn more, visit www.ouhealth.com/oneroof. In-network with most major insurance providers, including Medicare and Medicaid.
Here at Joe Cooper Ford, we have a wide selection of Ford trucks and SUVs to choose from. Plus, we'll give you more for your trade-in just to get you in that new Ford truck. And remember, we'll beat any competitor's price on a new Ford by $500, or we'll give you $10,000. Who loves Yokohama?
Did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did. Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you.
In Bethany, see shelter agent Aaron Ruiz.
As a stylist, I know it can be hard to find time for a haircut. With the Great Clips app, you can put your name on the list from anywhere and head to the salon when it's time for your cut. A great haircut plus more time for what you love. That's Great Clips.
Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for 2.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for Pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6!
Pick 6!
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
Life is filled with so many moments worth smiling about, and you deserve to smile with confidence at every occasion. At Dental Depot, we're committed to helping you achieve a healthy, beautiful smile at every life stage. With over 40 years of client and community care, Dental Depot is proud to be Oklahomans' choice for high-quality, patient-focused general dentistry and orthodontics. Dental Depot, for every stage of your smile.
Together we, y'all! Hey, what's up, Mustang? I want to personally invite you to one of our 4 services at Together We Church. You can check it out at either 8 a.m., 9:30 a.m., 11 a.m., or 12:30 p.m. every Sunday. We would love to have you and your family there.
Cade Construction is a commercial general contractor proudly serving the Oklahoma City Metro and beyond. Cade Construction, building better together.
Hi guys, come see us in Luigi's Bistro in Yukon.
2101 Westbury Drive. Enter as friends, leave as family.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance Agent J.J. Winters halftime show. Some first-half stats for Mustang, and there you can see just, turnovers, 5 for Mustang. Broncos did force 9 Southmoore turnovers. And then big number there. Both teams 4 of 5 from the free throw line. Marquell Robinson with 12 points for Mustang leading the way. Gabe Osborne Jr. has 9. Smith with 4. Jaden Johnson a bucket, and Gavin Mulligan a bucket as well. So it's really, and for Southmoore, it's been one guy. It's been Tyson Pogai. Pogai has 20 points for Southmoore. He is the only one keeping them in the game at this point right now for Southmoore. And it's during halftime, tried to get some of that cleared up, situated what was going on, and I believe the deal was this. The scores table counted the basket on that foul situation. And so they had put points on the board. So when the second free throw was made, the score was actually correct prior to that shot being made. And then, so it should have been 29 for Southmoore. And during the halftime, the Southmoore crowd and a lot of people hollering, and rightfully so. I mean, there was a lot of confusion in that moment. But again, they got together. The officials still talking about it. There was an extended discussion at the table. The coaches were involved and things like that. And it appears that we are going to leave everything at 29-29. And now you can see the official meeting with Coach Jackson and Coach Stogsdill for Southmoore. So we'll have a little bit of an extended lead-in back into the second half. But don't want anything that's happened, outside of the players' control to take away from what was an extremely hard-fought and entertaining first half. Mustang got out to a little bit of a lead. Southmoore went on a 7-0 run to take the lead, and then it was kind of back and forth. And Southmoore was trying to hold for the final shot. Mustang was able to take it away, but they could not get a basket to go. And so here we are, 29 all as we get ready to start the second half. And I will give the officials a lot of credit. They have been able to block out a lot of noise coming from the other side of the gym here tonight. And so Southmoore starts with the basketball, and we are back to action, and they're going to, it's 29-29. If it was any different, it would be 30-29. Long pass all the way across the floor, and not a good job blocking out by Mustang, but Scion able to reach in and take that one away. Quell will glide in and lay it in at the rim. So that puts Mustang back on top. It's when you get to this point, nice job by Gabe. And he was gonna fall out of bounds. Tried to bounce that off of the Southmoore player. I believe that was Williams. He was trying to get it off of. I don't think he realized he had Quell down deep along the baseline. Chaves drives in. Now they kick it out to the corner. And then Willingham able to get around and wrap it around, and Quell just got too deep, and there was too many Sabercats between him and really anybody else in a Bronco jersey. So a turnover for Mustang will give Southmoore an opportunity to take the lead. And Osborne just a little aggressive, got up in the air, and Williams paused. And as Gabe came down, he hit him, and that's going to be the third foul now on Gabe. And it's he fouled out against U.S. Grant. Mustang was able to weather that loss, but It would be really, really tough if they lose him here. He only played maybe about 40 seconds of the second quarter as he sat after picking up 2 in the first quarter. So it's a 3-point lead now as the free throw was good. Turnaround 3, got it! Drew Reynolds knocks down a 3, and I know that'll make his sisters watching once again. One sister out in Cali, another one up in Tulsa. And so they are glad to see that shot go. Pogai kind of tried to force that one. And now Scion, corner 3, a little bit strong, but a big rebound by Smith, and he goes right into it. He's fouled, but no call. And then as he tries to make his move, they're going to say he stepped on the baseline, and the officials right now giving Williams a lot of freedom to push and shove and ride the player with the basketball down low. Williams has it. Lobs it back out. 3-ball up, won't go. And Williams gets it, but Quell tried to save it, but he stepped out as he was able to throw it off of Willingham. But it'll stay on this end of the floor with Southmoore. And right now, this one looking like another one that may come right down to the wire. Dump it down. Chaves out in the corner. Now he'll step just inside the line, puts up a brick. And again, Williams given a lot of liberty. As Scion drives in, he's knocked to the deck, no call, and the officials really letting him play right now as Pogai goes in floater off the glass. I believe he's got 22 now. Up top, Wilborn with it. He'll bring it around. Smith will give it off to Gabe. Gabe will drive in, and a blocking foul on Chaves, and that, if you're a Mustang fan, you just kind of hold your breath on that. If that had been the other way, that would have been 4 on Osborne. So, but it's only the first there on Chaves. Scion will trigger along the baseline. And right down Main Street, nobody picks up Smith. A lot of window dressing right there as everybody, I think, thought it was they were trying to get it to Reynolds. And a couple guys ran with him, and that left a wide open lane. And then Chaves gets free underneath and gets it right back, lays it in. Osborne will stop, pop, and it drops, bang! A 3 Apple Tears 3-pointer for Gabe Osborne, and Mustang on top by 1. Pogai, a long 3, strong off the back of the rim. And Osborne snatches that rebound. He's quickly going to try to go right to the rim. And you like the hustle, you like the aggression, you like the determination, but maybe just a half step off the mark and a turnover. So Mustang loses a fast break opportunity right there. Chaves with it outside. Williams will hand it off to Pogai. And they're giving Williams a lot of movement on that screen up top as Pogai turns the corner and lays it in. Osborne puts it up, won't go, and that's a case where, man, he needs to go follow his shot because that comes back right almost to it where he put it up from. And that one went off the leg of Smith. Scion able to pick it up. He'll go to the rim. He's pushed around a lot. And then a whistle and a foul on the floor. And they're going to count the basket. So that is a nice call for Mustang as Pregame picks up his second. And count the basket, and going to the free throw line will be Marquell Robinson. Free throw is good. And the seesaw back and forth we go. 42-40 now Mustang. Garrett Smith will check out. Gavin Milligan will come in. Nice job defensively by Drew down low. Andrew doing all he could to try to slow down Gregory, but Gregory got deep and just able to get it off the glass. And Osborne reverse layup goes right by Chaves and drops that one in. Pregame has it. He'll pass up the screen and he'll drive in. And Andrew had it in his hands but couldn't secure it. Pregame tried to give it right back, but Southmoore still with possession. Chaves has to kind of chase that one down, but no danger. And Southmoore wants a 30-second timeout as Stogsdill lends an ear to Coach Pregame, and we will take a J. Willis Auto Body timeout here in Noble. J. Willis Auto Body, the official sponsor of all Bronco basketball timeouts. And while we've got a second, we'll remind you, hey, our girls coverage of ladies basketball is done after Coach Bass and the girls won a thriller yesterday over in Blanchard, 39-35 over Edmond North to become the area champions and punch their ticket to the state tournament. And that's exactly what our guys are trying to do here tonight. Win this one and just be done with it. But Southmoore and Tyson Pregame really putting up a fight. Chaves' athleticism, he gets to the rim. Gabe drives in, count it, and one opportunity. Bucket good. Gabe Osborne Jr. will go to the free throw line. Foul is going to be on Chaves. He picks up his second. And Gabe will go to the free throw line with an opportunity to put Mustang up 3, largest lead it would be the largest lead for either team here in the second half, and that one pulled the string on it a little bit short. So we set still on a 2-point game. Mustang doing a great job harassing, and Osborne able to get it and dump it off, and Milligan has his shot blocked. But Quell right there, 3 ball, won't go. But Marquell fought for it. Bronco basketball on the far sideline. Quell and Chaves swatting at it, and it goes off of Southmoore. So it has definitely been a little bit looser here in the second half, and that one intercepted. Chaves fouled, count it. That was a long, dangerous pass. I think they were trying to just get it in the backcourt so Mustang could start, and Chaves read it, sprinted to it, took a great angle, was able to intercept it, and then went right between Osborne and Wilborn, and Scion will pick up the foul. That's his second, and we didn't want Gabe to get that one because that would have been number 4, so a miscue by Mustang. There's a 3-point play opportunity to Southmoore, and now they take the 1-point lead. A little over a minute left in the third quarter. Quell with it. He drives, kicks it out. 3 ball, won't go. But Drew with the big rebound. Turnaround jumper rattles out. Man, there's just been some tough luck shooting. Mustangs had some good looks at it. They've just been off ever so slightly, and under a minute in the quarter. And Southmoore, just going to spread it out and just let all the time tick away. And Quell is going to go, and now back and forth up top. Southmoore going to just let it tick down, try to take the last shot, and hope to have more than a 1-point lead as they go into the fourth quarter. Now Pogge gets it. Osborne on him. Look for Tyson to try to attack, and now Scion will switch. Long three off the front of the rim, no good. Quell has it, gets it over to Reynolds for three, won't go, and they'll chuck it up. Shot after the buzzer. So a wild finish to another quarter here in this one. And we will head to the News Channel 4 fourth quarter with Southmoore on top 47-46.
There's tacos. Then there's Zaxby's chicken finger tacos. Get them any way you want, in Chipotle Ranch, avocado bacon, or all new Buffalo Blue. Taco night hits different at Zaxby's. Zaxby's chicken finger tacos. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's. We're the new 99.7, The Wolf, and we're the only station in OKC that plays genuine, authentic country music from the past as well as today. Oklahoma country is 99.7, The Wolf.
Mustang Athletics is excited to partner with Clark Crew Barbecue. Clark Crew Barbecue is Oklahoma's only 10-time world champion. Clark Crew Barbecue proudly serving Oklahomans with locations in Tulsa and OKC. Come see them for all your barbecue and catering needs. And remember, never eat a skinny man's barbecue. Well, welcome back to the News Channel 4 fourth quarter here in Noble. News Channel 4, the official sponsor of all Bronco fourth quarters. And they are Oklahoma's source for breaking news, streaming live video, traffic, sports, and severe weather coverage. KFOR looking out for you. And hopefully you have downloaded the Forewarn app, as there is some crazy weather going on around the state of Oklahoma right now. So make sure and keep up with that. Some updated point totals through three quarters. Marquell Robinson, 17. Gabe Osborne, 16. Tyson Pogge, 24. He had 20 in the first half. So some of his teammates kind of chipped in a little bit more there in the third quarter. Mustang will start with the basketball. And all alone down low, Marquell Robinson just snuck behind everybody, and Gabe Osborne found him with a beautiful Bison Law assist. The Bison Law Firm here to assist you with all your legal needs. Jaden Johnson out there to start. So you've got Osborne, who risked it for the biscuit, and he'll go up and flush that one home. So a great job right there as he was able to poke that one away from behind. And that puts Mustang up by 3. It's Johnson in chase mode on Pogge. Now he and Milligan will double team. And outside with it was Gregory, and now Pogge gets it back. He'll glide in and able to take that one last little step and go up with it. So 2 more for Pogge. And it's a 1-point lead. Robinson to the rim, and it rolls around and goes down. Marquell Robinson. And Pogge with a handful of Johnson's jersey, and that one thrown away. Milligan read it, and he fights through a lot of contact, won't go, but he will toe the line for 2 as a whistle and a foul is going to be called on Willingham. Yeah, Willingham, I believe, was the foul. Picks up his first, and Gavin Milligan will go to the free throw. So a 3-point lead. 4 points now as that one goes in. Back off the bench in is Williams for Southmoore. Milligan, a couple dribbles, sets, and that one right down the middle. Chaves is going to bring it up. Johnson's going to stay right there with Pogay. Chaves around a screen. They send it out. It's in Willingham's hands. He drives in, and a blocking foul is going to be called. Willingham will go to the free throw line. Foul's on Johnson, his second. So again, extended time before the ball is put into Willingham's hands. Gets the first one to go. Everybody clears out. Willingham all by himself. And that one is good as well. Both teams have shot free throws well. Each team, I believe, was 4 of 5 in the first half. Osborne has it. He'll bring it out here to the near corner, and now he'll look to try to go. Lost the handle for a second, and now he'll come way back out up top. Chaves right there on him, and he slips a little bit, able to keep his dribble, and now he has it back once again. And Pogay will guard Robinson. Quell turn off the glass, and it goes. Great finish. Marquell Robinson. That's a 5-point game as we tick down to 5 minutes left to play. Pogay has it. He swats at Johnson. Drives in, whistle, and I believe Johnson no shot on the floor. And Johnson's going to pick up his third. And Johnson just kind of asks the official, hey, will you watch for the slapping? So Tyson Pogay will inbound. They get it right back to him, and then it goes off his hands, loses it out of bounds. So the entry pass from Sims is kind of off the paw of the Sabercats. Quayle will bring it across. Sims is on him. He'll look to cook. Spins in, gets it out. Johnson thought about it. Now he'll drive in, scoop shot, and it goes. Great move, Jaden Johnson. And he hustles back, gets up off the deck, and hurries back to get on Pogay. Now he and Robinson will chase around up top. 3 from the outside, off the mark. Williams with the rebound. Reynolds on him. And Osborne reaches in and doesn't tie it up, forces a travel. Trying to get away from Osborne was Williams, and he shuffles the feet. And so he'll check out. A turnover. A turnover will give it back to Mustang. And the official kind of telling Willingham and Reynolds to cut out the nonsense. And now he's still kind of talking to him. And Marquell down deep. Milligan with it. Pump fake up off the glass, and it goes. Gavin Milligan, big work down low. And that's a 9-point lead. And Quell, this is not good. As Johnson picks up the foul, and Quell grabbing that low back. I don't know if he's kind of maybe cramping up a little bit, but so we'll kind of keep an eye on that. But that is a big one as Quell is kind of I won't say taken over, but that shot was missed. That was Johnson's 4th foul. He's come in and just, I mean this, in a good way, kind of played Wreck-It Ralph, and Gabe Osborne Jr. right to the rim and throws it down. A double-digit lead, 11 under 4 to play, and Gabe a little emphatic with that finish. Pogge glides to the rim, doesn't get touched, but a whistle and a foul. They're saying count the basket. And for a second I thought she whistled the foul on 11. I was like, we don't have an 11, but it was on 12. My bad. That's the second on Milligan. That foul just a little bit earlier on Johnson, that's his 4th. And again, he has just been out there to just be a pest defensively, really kind of targeting his attack on Tyson Pogge. So Pogge's basket was good. And then the free throw, 3:43, 8-point lead for Mustang, and Southmoore wants another timeout.
Big dinner box, 8 wings, 5 breadsticks, 2 pizzas. Big dinner box, 8 wings, 5 breadsticks, 2 pizzas. Everybody wins. Get what you want, get what you need with a big dinner box. Only from the
Bubba's. Well, here we are, 3:43 to play, 4th quarter, area championship, and a ticket to the state tournament on the line. Mustang on top, 62-54. It was an 11-point lead, but Pogge just completed the 3-point play. Southmoore has 2 timeouts left. Mustang has 5. A thing to keep an eye on, though, Mustang with 4 team fouls here in the quarter. Southmoore with only 1. So the next foul on Mustang will send Southmoore to the free throw line for the remainder of this one. Southmoore and Mustang both have been very good free throw shooting teams here tonight, so we'll see if the free throw shooting situation comes into play down the stretch. So Marquell still walking up and down the sidelines behind the bench, I think trying to just kind of stay loose. So Scion Wilborn is in. You've got Reynolds, Wilborn, Osborne, Johnson, and Milligan out there for Mustang right now. Scion in and out. Now the count starts. Scion drives down, kicks it out. Milligan, again, just kind of giving the illusion. Now Scion once again. He'll drive in, kick it out, and then bumped on his drive. That'll be the 2nd team foul in the quarter. The foul is on Gregory. And Mustang is going to take a J. Willis Auto Body timeout to kind of talk about what they want to do. The final 3:20 of this one, a ticket to the state tournament on the line.
Bubba's 33 is scratch-made food for all. Come see us for fun family dining. Bubba's 33 is located in the Westgate Marketplace along Interstate 40.
Go ahead and call the next one, Coach. Call the play. Call the play.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go with triple left roll smash, Y move to far, Idaho, X potato, H spin, Rooski, waggle boot sprint to throwback. Yep, that's
News 4. We speak football. We bring you more football than any other local station because we are
the football station.
Back to action after that J. Willis Auto Body timeout for Mustang. Same 5 on the floor. That's when we went to the timeout. Right to Milligan, and it rolls out, but Osborne there to get the rebound. He goes back up strong. Ball's loose on the floor, gets it. That one's swatted away. Milligan, another chance. Count it, and 1. Gavin Milligan continuing to just stay with it. 4, maybe 5 opportunities on that possession for Mustang. Osborne and Milligan were not going to be denied. Somebody was going to get a basket, And the bonus is the and one for Gavin Milligan as he goes to the line to push it back to an 11-point lead if this goes down. And it does just that. And that's 2 quick fouls on Southmoore as they're now up to 3 team fouls. Pogai along the baseline, just the floater, soft touch, it goes in. Scion has it, and Southmoore's going to pressure, pick up the pressure a little bit in the backcourt. Osborne drives in, and he bangs in to Pogai, who then collides with Willingham. That's 4 on Osborne. That is a huge one. And, you just, again, kind of look at it, and I guess that's just a case where since Osborne is so aggressive on the drive, they call the foul because Pogai is, he has allowed his space as a defender, but he still is kind of backing up, retreating. But Osborne has just got such a head of steam and is so big and strong that sometimes I think defenders get the benefit of the doubt because Gabe is so strong and he does create so much contact. The worst part of that is that's the 4th on Osborne. And, Southmoore was trying to get Willingham back in the game, but they subbed him out. No time's gone off the clock, so he is not allowed to re-enter. So Johnson is out there with 4. Osborne is out there with 4. Down low, and quick hands by Gabe Osborne takes what looked like was going to be an easy finish for Williams. And Williams will check out, and back in is Willingham, number 5. So Pogai gets it. Johnson on him. Took it out. Faked it, one dribble, and then knocked down a 3 was Gregory. So it's a 6-point game. A timeout taken. It's a full, so we'll step aside here as well.
At Next Level Flooring, we take your sports floor to the next level. Find Next Level Flooring on Facebook and Twitter at Next Level Floor 1.
Have a good one.
Any idea who keeps doing that?
Nope.
Oh. Oil-based with the all-weather enamel. Excellent choice. Let me cash your card.
That's a lot of black paint.
It's a pull, not a push. Take your time.
At Oral Surgery Specialists of Oklahoma, we're committed to
OU Health's ER, convenience of an urgent care, and all the expertise of an ER. And more, visit www.ouhealth.com/OneRoof. In network with most major insurance providers, including Medicare and Medicaid.
Well, at last check, Marquell has 23, and he is back into the game, so he was a big part of Mustang able to extend the lead up to 11, and then he kind of went out grabbing that lower back, but he seems to be okay. Southmoore's going to pick up full court. Milligan gets it down deep and then loses the handle on it. And I think everybody in the Sabrecat blue and gold wanting a double dribble. Scion tries to split the defenders. He's tripped, no call. And Pogai will go to the rim and lay it in as we hit 2 minutes to play. Scion has it, and an 11-point lead for Mustang is now down to 4. Quell with it. He's going to be hounded up top, and just about anybody gets the basketball, they're going to double team. Osborne into the lane. Shot won't go. Johnson fights for the rebound, but went to the deck and couldn't control it. And the Sabercats have it. Chaves, I think, got away with a travel on the far side. Pogge on driving on Gabe, and Gabe has to be careful. He's got 4, and quickly an 11-point lead is now down to a bucket. 1:27 to play, and Southmoore is going to take their final timeout of the contest.
Oklahoma is known for its lakes, farm ponds, and creeks. And whether you take a highway or a dirt road to get there, Joe Cooper Jeep gets you to your destination. And remember, we'll beat any dealer's price on a new Jeep by $500, or we'll give you $10,000. Who loves you, Oklahoma?
When second's making a play, short's got to cover.
A winning insurance strategy doesn't rely on one person.
Good hustle, good hustle.
Communicate with your guys and make sure everyone's in the right coverage.
It takes a team that knows its roles well, working together to provide an exceptional experience.
Set the screen. You have to protect yourself.
1, 2, 3, Wildcat!
At Shelter Insurance, you can count on our local agents and award-winning customer service to help you protect what matters most.
In Bethany, see Shelter Agent Aaron Ruiz.
Southmoore has just spent their final J. Willis Auto Body timeout of the game. But they are on a 9-0 run. It was 65-54. And Mustang with just some tough shots that did not fall. And then a couple turnovers. And that has allowed Southmoore an open door to get right back into it. Mustang gets it across half court. Sion has it, kicks it out. 3-ball, got it! Gavin Milligan rises, fires, and knocks down a huge 3 Apple Tears three-pointer to make it a 5-point game. Chaves is going to drive in. Shot won't go. Rebounds knocked around. Johnson comes up with it, and he's grabbed by Pogge and just thrown to the ground. Pogge just wrapped him around the waist, and then if that was wrestling, it'd be a 3-point takedown for Pogge. And they're actually going to give the foul to Willingham, his second. Quell lobs it in. Osborne goes and gets it. Kicks it out. Milligan right there. He's fouled as he goes up. So great hustle. Jaden Johnson made a great move and a great decision to give the ball up, and Milligan will go back to the free throw line. Gavin Milligan has had a huge fourth quarter here in this one. So 2 free throws coming up. That one a little bit strong. So if he knocks this one in, it's still a 2-possession game right now at a 5-point lead, but with 56 seconds left on the clock and a lot of back and forth about who's going to go where. And so just a lot of back and forth. Milligan, I think, just wants the basketball so he can put it up. Second one up, and it's good. A 6-point game. Under a minute to go. Southmoore out of timeouts, both teams over the limit. And that one won't go. Big rebound for Osborne. And the ball's knocked away. And it's still loose. Chaves has it, puts it up, and it rolls in. But the great thing is that time is just continuing to run off the clock. And Osborne is fouled. And that clock went from about 40-plus seconds to almost 30, as there was just a lot of back and forth about picking up the ball, and Southmoore kept trying to give it to Mustang. And Gabe Osborne Jr. at the free throw line. He has played a lot of minutes with 4 fouls, and that one around and down. So Gabe will go back to the free throw line. Second one coming up. And it rolls in. A 6-point game. Poguy has it. You know they're going to want it in his hands. Johnson will stay with him. He'll launch a long three. Clangs off the front of the rim. Putback won't go. Milligan had it, but it was knocked away. Poguy, another long three. Clangs off the front of the rim. And Osborne secures it. Poguy reaches out and fouls him. And with 13 seconds left on the clock, Gabe Osborne Jr. will go to the free throw line with an opportunity to put this one to bed. So credit Osborne for playing well with those 4 fouls. Quell coming back in, maybe not quite at 100%. But, man, I'm telling you, number 12, Gavin Milligan, as that one rolls off. Gavin Milligan with a huge fourth quarter. I don't have the book in front of me, but we'll get it during the Parton Physical Therapy postgame show, and we'll look at just how many points Gavin Milligan had. But sometimes it's not just the points, as that one is good, makes it a 7-point game. As Scion is going to guard Poguy. He'll throw that one up off the glass. Caught it. It rolls in, but it's not going to be enough. As a whistle and a foul, the horn sounds, and Mustang will punch their ticket to the state tournament with an impressive 72-67 win over Tyson Poguy. It was really all Poguy for Southmoore. So team basketball greater than individual basketball here tonight, as Mustang will be the area champions, and they are in to the state tournament. Southmoore will have to play one more to try and get there. Well, we will go ahead and just jump head first into the Parton Physical Therapy postgame show. Whether you are on the field, in the gym, or just keeping up with life, Parton Physical Therapy is here for you. Reliable recovery for every kind of active lifestyle. PartonPhysicalTherapy.com. You can see the two teams. Number of guys on both of these teams know each other extremely well. But Mustang will take home the area championship trophy, or plaque actually, here in this one tonight. And as you guys are watching that, I'm going to kind of sit here and go through some of the stats that were just delivered by Domino's. So congratulations, Coach Jackson. First year head coach has Mustang back in the state tournament, and it is a good thing to see. Like they say, back where we belong in the state tournament. But at halftime, Marquell Robinson had 12 points. And then he had 11 more in the second half, so he finishes with 23 points tonight. Gabe Osborne Jr. had 9 in the first half. And then he puts up another, let's see here, 14 in the second half. So he finishes with 23. And I talked about Gavin Milligan. Gavin had 2 points in the first half, nothing in the third quarter, and then in the fourth quarter, he goes 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Some big free throws down the stretch. 11 points for Gavin Milligan in the fourth quarter alone. Finishes with 13, and Mustang gets the win here in this one tonight. Once again, congratulations to Coach Jackson and the guys. There you can see the final score, 72-67. Mustang area champions, state tournament bound. So cannot give enough congratulations to Coach Jackson and the guys for putting up just an incredible fight in that one tonight. So it took everything Southmoore had, but they come up just short in this one, and Mustang will get a little bit of time off. They will play, as I look for the brackets here. So a great gym to watch a game and play a game. Not the best setup to broadcast from, as there's really nowhere to put things. But Mustang moving on, and I believe first round will be Wednesday, as you can probably hear Athletic Director Robert Foreman about to shake me out of the chair that I'm in. But yeah, first time in 10 years, he tells me, and it's not just the guys, the girls making a return trip, but Mustang will have both the guys and the ladies in the state tournament, which will get started Wednesday. And we'll move on from there. I believe Wednesday's first round games, and you can check all of this out on the OSSAA's website, or once it all gets settled, make sure and look at MHS Bronco Sports on all of our social media. Just search at MHS Bronco Sports, and all of this will be posted. But I believe it will go down like this. First round games for 6A will be played at the Lloyd Noble on Wednesday. You win there, and you are playing your semifinal matchups at Carl Albert on Thursday, and then championship games will be over at the OG&E Coliseum at the State Fairgrounds on Friday, March 13th. So a Friday the 13th for 6A state finals. Mustang ladies looking to make a return trip and move up one step. They lost in the championship game last year to Putnam City North, brought home a silver ball. They want to turn that silver into gold. And the guys looking to bring home another gold ball for the Mustang Bronco men's basketball program as well. But just an absolute whale of a game here in Noble. Definitely worth the price of admission if you had to pay to get in to watch this one. That's one of the best things about what I get to do, is I get to watch great basketball, and it doesn't cost me a dime. So in games like this, I told you when we let off tonight, I basically was begging Coach Jackson, don't give me another game like we had last night. Like we had last night in our girls' game. And he said he would try to do all he could, but, hey, you know what? You go ahead and win it. It doesn't matter. I'll take all the stress you give me as long as we come out on the high side. So Mustang into the state tournament, area champions, defeating Southmoore 72-67. Hope you've enjoyed our coverage of Bronco basketball, not just tonight, but all season long. Unfortunately, this will be our last basketball broadcast for the season. Now that Mustang is on into the state tournament, the OSAA's exclusive broadcasting rights with another partner will take over, and we will no longer be allowed the privilege of bringing you Mustang Bronco basketball, brought to you by our good friends at Next Level Flooring. We want to give a huge thank you to Next Level Flooring for being our Bronco basketball live stream sponsor. Let Next Level Flooring take your sports floor to the next level. You can find them on social media. It's at Next Level Floor and then the number 1. Hey, don't forget, we will have a full slate of spring sports coming up for you. The second half of March, we'll be covering Bronco soccer, Bronco baseball, as well as the defending state champion Mustang Bronco slow pitch team. Don't miss a moment of the action. Make sure and watch at MHSBroncosports.tv and follow all of our social media outlets to see that spring sports schedule as soon as it's out. So once again, for the final time, Mustang wins 72-67, and they are on to the state tournament. Thanks for joining us tonight and all season long, and we look forward to seeing you after spring break for those spring sports. But until then, hey, have a great rest of your night, a blessed tomorrow, and as always, go Broncos!